know the WaterFront Center, located in Oyster Bay, New York, for their wide array of sailing and rental programs. But their impact reaches far beyond the shore. In schools, the WaterFront Center develops programs that educate our youth on science, technology, engineering, and mathematics.
What the WaterFront Center does for our schools is that they come in, they'll have classes, and then sometimes we'll be able to go sail. So in the classes, we learn about the environment, sailing, all about Oyster Bay. And when we actually go sailing, we can get a lot of hands-on experiences.
WaterFront Center teaches us about STEM, which is science, technology, engineering, and math. And they do a lot of fun activities and experiments with us. STEM has given me a lot of ideas for what I want to do in the future for my job, because it's kind of like built a love of science for me, and now I'm starting to like it a lot more, because I didn't really think of it as a hobby for me, but now I do.
Science and math is not something that students grasp immediately. When you present it out of the textbook or in a classroom lecture or even with a PowerPoint, it's something they struggle to make connections with. What we've noticed about having the WaterFront Center in our program is that it brings a whole new level of experience to our students. We could very easily talk about science or technology or engineering or math, but then when they actually get to see it and experience it in real life, that's where the education really happens.
The variety of offerings by the WaterFront Center makes it a great source for families of all shapes and sizes.
Having the WaterFront Center in our life, it brings us together as a family.
We're fairly new here, and once we found that there's so many things to do, we've been down and we've rented the kayaks, we've rented the paddle boards. We get to go out as a family, which is the best part for me, that we can go out on a sonar, we're all together, we can take a little lunch and spend a day together.
I'm glad that we found a place like this, because now we can all sail together.
These programs not only educate the community, but they also inspire students for years to come.
The WaterFront Center has allowed us to come on various field trips to learn about the ecosystem here in Oyster Bay, the organisms living here.
I've seen kids change just in the period of a day experience, from being nervous about handling fish and other creatures from the sea to them screeching out, running across the beach with a fish in their hand, saying, Mr. Trout, look what I got, and just the grins on their face and so happy.
The impact that the WaterFront Center has had on my students is larger than I could ever imagine. I have multiple students who have gone on to major in marine biology in college, and that's all based on the influence that the WaterFront Center has had on them.
The WaterFront Center even offers programs for veterans of all backgrounds.
I think when a lot of people that I also know who have heard about the WaterFront Center, they'll know that they could go out on a tour for the day, or they could potentially learn to sail here. What I think not a lot of people know is that they actually volunteer their own instructors or other combat veterans to come here and learn the skill to sail every week. And even after that training, to come back and just to leisurely sail. It's sort of a hidden gem here. I hope more veterans continue to learn about it.
As a member of the Oyster Bay community, the WaterFront Center contributes so much to enabling access to sailing for everyone, not just people that can afford it, making sure everyone has equal opportunity when it comes to the water.